my path to liberation of nations. May they experience happiness, be separate from suffering, and the civil love establish them in the still ones of past perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. All mothers and Jin beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those my path to liberation of nations. May they experience happiness, be separate from suffering, disably. I will establish them in the still ones of past perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. Dalai Dong Zebe Dan Zebe Ge Torba Dong Dom Jin Jin Bola Borde Jubar Zeba Dom Je Je So Zebe Mananga Dan Yambe Zem Je Dam Je Dewa Dan De Dong Arar Dan Rar Nyorde Lana Me Ba Yang Da Bar Zobe Zam Sandra achieve enlightenment. I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. We take refuge in the Kandaru Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deity of Mandalas Vedans. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and the Dharma gardens, possessors of the art of wisdom. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma, and likewise the example of Bodhisattvas. As pure as Buddhas, and the enlightenment and the progress on the Bodhisattva's path are true for the benefit of all sentient beings, giving birth to Bodhicitta, and apply myself to accomplish the stage of the path. And the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent. I take refuge until enlightenment is reached by the merit of generosity and other good deeds. May I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mothers and sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering, the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May the rest in calamity, free from attachment and evolution. I bow respectfully with my body, speech, and mind, faithful mind to all Tathangatas and the 10 directions. Those have already reached the Tathangata state. Those who are
Khenpo, we can't hear you at all, and the sound was muffled earlier.
Maybe we switch to the non-music.
I did already.
It's very muffled when we can hear you.
Recording makes it totally hard. Tathangata in the 10 directions. Those who are reaching in the Tathangata state, those who are reaching it at the present, and those Tathangata state will come through the power of Samdup prayers. May all Buddhas manifest vividly in my mind. I posted to the multiply in my body as many times as there are atoms of the earth. In each atom, I visualize as many Buddhas as there are atoms, surrounded by countless Bodhisattvas. Thus, all space is filled with Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. I praise all Buddhas through manifesting, chanting, expressing the great ocean of the excellent qualities. To all Buddhas, I make offering of various pure flowers, flower garlands, of music, on noting, oils, manifesting light and fragrant incense. I make offering to them of fine garments, perfume and poured high as moon meru and orange the most beautiful way. Visualize the highest and most extensive offerings, offer them with great faith to all Buddhas, posted to the Buddhas and make offering to them following the deeds of great Bodhisattva Samedabhada. Confess to you Buddhas, whatever negative actions I have committed due to the power of anger, desire, and ignorance. I rejoice in the merit of all the Buddhas and the 10 directions of the great Bodhisattvas and the Pakika Buddhas. Those have entering Aharasha, those have entered the path of Aharasha and all other beings. Recourse to all great protectors and the Buddhas to turn the highest way of Dharma, as like dispelling the darkness of beings in the 10 directions, leading them gradually to enlightened states. Supplicate those Buddhas intending to pass into nirvana, pre-nirvana, to living long for as many eons as there are atoms of the earth, in order to benefit all beings. Whatever merit I have gathered through postations, offerings, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of enlightenment of all sentient beings, all these are dedicated. Short mandala offerings are you,
Khenpo, you are really breaking up. We can't hear it properly.
I call refuge, O Nome of the world. Your fame provides the 3,000 worlds. You are the victor Buddha. We do adore our bow at the feet of Father Jigti Songo. Continually, I thank no one but you. Compassionate one, grant your blessings. Dispel darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I can realize the unlimited nature of the mind. Please turn the way of the Dharma of the two vehicles and the combination according to disposition and likewise the mental capacity of sentient beings. Magician, his wisdom is brilliant like the sun, freed of clouds of two worlds and perceive the various steps of knowledge in the true nature. For this reason, he holds the wisdom text. At his heart, he has a compassion for all beings who suffering from the darkness of ignorance in the prison of samsara as a father for only son, like a thunderclaps. He awakened those who are sleeping in ignorance and losing the charm of karma through the 60th branch of Haramana's speech. He wears the wisdom silver to cast settling of suffering and to dispel darkness of confusion. And the Bodhisattva form is pure from beginningless time, fully accomplishing the 10 levels and perfect in the body of all knowledge. I supplicate you, magician, adorned by the 112 sons of Buddha, to dispel the darkness of my ignorance. Om Arapazana De, 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 Om Vangeshwaram, Om Vangeshwaram, Om Vangeshwaram, Om Vangeshwaram. You are the perfect, beautiful body whose flame of wisdom blesses, and to dispel the darkness of worldly ignorance. I posted before you and praise to you here. You never go there. Jibega Yaja Yarbe Yala Guzanza Dorjen Jajen Delo Larudan Marba Malai Jija Gambo Ba Amor Ba Yarwai Jigombe Raju Lama Lama Zorwan Don Zanje Genje Dansen Jigen On Zon Don De Save Lame Yava Good morning, everyone. Still, you cannot hear in the zone.
It keeps breaking up. And you sound muffled.
I don't know why it's not hearing there. So I'm going to off and come back again.
Okie dokie.
Khenpo's back, Marilyn.
I made him co-host. But he hasn't got his camera on.
He can't open his camera now.
I asked him to open his camera, but it doesn't seem to be.
I think his bandwidth is too low. What do you think?
Probably.
That's what I think. I think the internet connection is too iffy.
Yeah.
Okay, no, yes. It's no I can do. Everything is controlled by there, so we cannot do anything here. Can you hear no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this better you can hear, right? No, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now I'm going to share. Today the topic is I think for contemplation, right? Yes. Okay. So for contemplation, the teaching. I think maybe some you are here very new, and first time you're hearing the for contemplation, yeah. And this in the Zone Sangha, it's heard all the time, many times. It's a very important topic, teaching. So we share that this for contemplation lots. But when I share, always different, slightly different. I don't make that naturally happen that. Today we see what happening, okay? For contemplation, so it's listening, teaching. First, we have to change our intentions. And to change your intention is like you think, no, I'm in the stupa, in the zone. So I have to let go all this worldly activity. You know, you have to let go all the worldly activity. You have to think, this is my spiritual, practice, receiving. So need to change intention. Intention, I want to receive this teaching. I want enlightenment. Okay, for thoughts, for contemplation means I don't want to stuck in samsara. So I want to liberate. And why I wanted to liberate? I want to help many other beings. So that's the reason I want to liberate. And you have that intention, then your practice is very powerful, very strongly benefit. And I'm going to come here listening, teaching for contemplation. I just want to know what means for contemplation, and maybe something benefit like my life, in this my life. So that's it's okay, but that intention cannot take you to enlightenment. So it's depending, how you carry your intentions. Intention, like I want to listen for contemplation, wanted to liberate, wanted to help other beings. Then you listening for contemplation, practicing this, is teaching practice, causes of enlightenment. If you thinking about just I want to hear what Khenpo going to say, stupa is like kind of beautiful, just I want to hang out here a little bit, take refuge, short term, science too hard outside. Their intention, then you're listening for contemplation, not causes of enlightenment. It's just causes of within samsara, but it's within samsara is causes of happiness in the within samsara. Okay, so that intention, something happening in the causes of happiness in within samsara, then the practice is going to exhaust again. You have cause, arise, the result, and then finish in samsara. So that's why when share the teaching, we always ask everyone change intention. Not thinking about something in my own benefit in this life. If you can think just momently, I want to listen and teaching for contemplation. I want to enlighten, wanted to help many others. Long as you have the intention, then it's called bodhicitta. So the Buddha Shakyamuni, he has the intentions, and that's why he is enlightened. And our samsara, our samsaric beings, we have our own intentions, our own benefit. So our own benefit intention bring you happiness in within samsara. So we create a positive, something positive karma that bring happiness in within samsara, but then exhaust again. So that's why, long as you have a good intention, and then that bring you, true source or like causes of true happiness. That's why even same teaching, same practice. So due to your intention, make the result is totally different. Our own happiness, like thinking about like I want to hear teaching, wanted to get some benefit in this life, is also create a good karma, and you get good positive happiness in this within samsara, but can be exhausted. So you create bodhicitta, then you practicing listening for contemplation meditation, and then that causes of enlightenment, causes of absolute permanent happiness. So that's why it's a big difference, okay? Intention is always important. So many Dharma teachings, someone asks you which is more important in Buddhism, you can answer very easily, say intention is most important. So that's it. Very simple another way, right? Okay, so that's why when you come into the teaching, always have good intention. So we also reminding this prayer, what I chant, is create good intention. When I share the teaching, I also need a good intention, And doesn't matter, many people comes, even one person comes, I have good intention, wanted to help, It's create a good intention, It's like carry same intention to share the teaching. Then also when you listen to teaching, we usually call another level. We can create good perceptions. So good perception is right now where we are in this space, you can visualize this is a pure lane, pure realms, Buddha field. Okay, so that helps impure perception removed. Why we going to take birth in samsara again and again? Because we have impure perception, very strong karmic imprints, habituate. So that's why when you get in the spiritual place, you always think I am in the Buddha field. So right now we are in the Tara stupa, so you have to think I am in the Tara mandala, Tara's pure lane. And then that intention helps remove our impure perception. You create, good perception. Good perception means like connect to the enlightened mandala. That's the first step. Second step, we are inside here, so you can think the teaching is coming from Tara or Buddha Shakyamuni, and you think that is teaching more beneficial for you, and then also you can think yourself is no ordinary person. Okay, change to that perception like I am the Buddha Shakyamuni, I am Tara. So something, or like you create your good connection to enlightened beings. You recognize I am inseparable with this enlightened being, and you create that connections. Then that helps, okay, transfer impure universal perception, create Buddha's pure line. And impure or our ordinary perception, ordinary beings perception, we create ourselves is Buddha and the Bodhisattvas. So you need that also change your intention. Change your perception. The reason is, this teaching in the practice, removing our samsara. I hope you understand samsara, karmic imprints. Okay, samsara karmic imprints is impure perception, and that's why we, visualize the pure perceptions. So we have to create our own Buddha field, and we have to create our own pure virtual reality. So we have to let go in these impure perceptions. That's also when you listen teaching actually required too. Then when you listen and teaching, they talk about have to release, abandon three negative ways, is like no right words, three incorrect listening teaching. We have to abandon, give up three incorrect listening teaching. Do you know that? So when you listen and teaching, the hearing to right ear, okay, cannot let go left ear, okay, bring into your mind and that teaching. So have to you use your for daily life, that teaching practice you have to bring into your daily life. And otherwise you hearing right ear going left ear, then same is like the cup has whole butter on the bottom. You pouring the water, cannot stay, then you cannot drink. So see, you hearing teaching right ear go away from left ear, incorrect. Second, when you listening to, here in the space, you have to pay attention to the teaching. If you not pay attention teaching, even your body is here, but you're not going to receive anything. So same is like cup is overturned. Cup is upside down. Then you put food inside, or coffee or tea, whatever you put, you cannot go in the cup because the cup is upside down. Do you understand? Okay, don't upside down yourself. Okay, open your mind and listening to teaching, no upside down. Third, when you listening teaching, so no cultivate emotions. Hearing teaching, another hand you thinking about your worldly ideas, your business, your family, that also comes to your mind. And another, like you hearing teaching, another your mind is going to, or the picking up this worldly, your activity. Then that is also not beneficial. Same is like your food has the contaminated, like something like virus or affected bacteria. I can say bacteria. If your food has bacteria, then food is damaged or spoiled. Yeah, food is spoiled. So then food you cannot eat benefit. So Dharma must be same as your food, okay? And nutrition food. And when you hear teaching, and you have to put into your mind, and then you use that for your daily life activity. So that's the required when you listen to teachings. And then when you listen and teaching, of course, you must have to have enthusiasm, joyful effort too. And also you need patience. And then you really can hear the teaching. The teaching benefit or not is not my, choice. It's actually your choice, teaching benefit or not. Because if you really care, teaching really benefit. If you really don't care that much, then not much that benefit. So that's why in the Tibetan tradition, when teachers share the teaching to student and the teacher recognizes student has very strong passion, effort, then they let them put very hard work. The reason is because, make hard work is hard work is helps them, purification, and then that teaching truly benefit for them. So that's why right now we have here, I don't know, many people, and then also we have many people in the Zone Sangha. So, when I share the teaching here, some can get good benefit, some may be less, some may be not much, So depending is up to you. And that's why, you have to make very strong, good effort. And we do lots of worldly activity. When we was born until now, we all the time do worldly activities. So not much Dharma activity. Very hard to get a connection to Dharma activity. So that's why, take really good this opportunity, your time. And this you have to recognize, this is my own time. Okay? I did all the activity when I was born until now. So now this time is I want for Dharma. So and the spiritual practice. So you have to bring that and yourself. Then you get good effort. Long as you have joyful effort, you're not going to tired. If you don't have joyful effort, teaching is very long. Not that easy, okay? So then you can fall asleep easily. So that's why when you listen and teaching, is practice called 6 paramita. 6 paramita take us to enlightenment. So your generosity is time, give up all this beautiful beach and hang out with your friends, right? And you will come from far away and gathering short time here. So give up all this other worldly activity, come here. That is actually your own generosity. Your own generosity and time, then also when you come on the way, of course, not just everyone naturally get here. We have so much, materially also expensive to get here. So that's all have to transform to generosity. Whatever we spend, on the way to until get here, until get home, So that's all have to take into spiritual path, our generosity. Then when you come all the way to here, it's like lots of patience. Go through airport, we know so hardship, not easy, and to take long flights, and then airport is far away, and then here also, I mentioned, other you give up and come here, and it's hot weather here, and second follow the stupa, so you take that, hardship. It's participation, called participation, and then when you listen and teaching, you have good conduct. Because you focus for the spiritual, you give up worldly samsara activity, so that's your conduct. And then you have joyful effort, that's why you are here. And then you meditating because you listening, focusing. And then that is called meditation. Then is wisdom, is you understand, what means Dharma. That's called wisdom. What we have to give up, what we have to adopt. So knowing that is called wisdom. So all the 6 paramita within you in this space right now, in this moment we have. So then also called Buddha's teaching is subsumed to 2 bodhicittas, 2. One is called aspiring bodhicitta, and the second is called engaging bodhicitta. Aspiring bodhicitta is you want to come to teaching. When you have the intention, it's called aspiring bodhicitta. And when you are already here, you sit down, listening, teaching until finish is called engaging bodhicitta. So long as you have good intention. Or Dharma activity, practice is within in this right now, in this moment. So you don't need to think, I have to go to practice somewhere else. Right now, you use this, your time is for recognize, is practicing, okay? Have true bodhicitta, aspiring bodhicitta, engaging bodhicitta, and the 6 perfections already included in when you listen and teaching. So today the topic for contemplation. For contemplations, the helps, our life is change. So how can change the life? First one, we talk about, precious human body meditation. Second one is called the meditate impermanent. Third one is called knowing cause and effect. Fourth one is called defect of samsara. So defect of samsara means we know, recognizing this samsara is a suffering. We want to liberate, free from samsara. So therefore is the topic. Then first we have to follow by precious human body meditation. So this meditation is not resting mind meditation. This meditation is called contemplation. Okay, you have to use analytical. Meditation has 2 tips. One is called analytical meditation, and one is called resting mind meditation. The analytical meditation has many different levels, and also resting mind has many different levels of meditations. So usually we do first step is analytical meditation. Analytical meditation is more focused for wisdom, because you know what is right, what is wrong. So if you know knowing, then it's just think, okay, I want to go to teaching, meditate, I'm going to practice. Then that's is nothing wrong, but still called the blind faith. I think blind faith is temporarily benefit, but blind faith is like not seeing truth. Yeah. Blind faith.
Blind. Okay.
Yeah.
Blind.
Thank you. Blind faith. Good. Okay. We have eye, so we don't want to blind faith. Okay. That's why you have to know it's truth. Or the Dharma, what Buddha said, is actually natural law of phenomena. It is a natural law of phenomena, relative truth and absolute truth. So long as you have wisdom, you can investigate, you can examine. That's why analytical meditation. So that's the reason your Buddha also mentioned, you can investigate me, you can investigate my teaching. So you don't have to follow the blind faith. Yeah. And then that's of course, we talk usually teaching and intellectually, another level philosophy. You study, you truly believe Buddha's teaching because it's recognized it is nature of phenomena, not create. And second, when you practice, when you use that practice, all this Buddha's teaching, everything is for medicine, for our own afflictive emotions. When you recognize that, when you have that experience, then true devotion is rise. Because you get your own experience, through your benefit. We have afflictive emotions. I cannot say we have, but I don't know you have. Do you have afflictive emotions?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that good or no? No, yeah? Okay. So then, do you look for something solution or no? For what?
Afflictive emotion.
Afflictive emotion, solution, afflictive emotion.
No. Solution for
Dharma.
Dharma is the solution.
Okay. Actually, it's correct. Another level, afflictive emotion, solution, afflictive emotion.
Yeah.
So that's the not basic level teaching. That go into like Vajrayana level teaching. It's Vajrayana solution is heat, solution, heat. Cold, solution, cold. Anger, solution, anger. Pride, solution, pride. Do you understand? Attachment, solution, attachment. So that's the very powerful solutions, but not easy to take it. Okay, so think about this. Weather is too hot, right? You go to in the what is it called, the Temazkar. When you come out, you're not going to hot. See, hot solution, hot. Okay, and then when you get cold, you take cold shower, ice bath. You come out, you're not going to cold. So it's cold solution is cold. So that's many like that. The solution teaching practice, but not easy. So that's why first we have to do hot solution, thirsty solution, drink the ice water. Okay, not hot water. Actually, hot water is more beneficial than ice water. So when you get thirsty, hot weather, you drink boiling hot water, then you're not going to get thirsty like many hours. You drink the ice water, then you come back again after 20-30 minutes after you get thirsty again. So if you are somewhere in the desert, weather is too hot, someone give you like 1 cup of the ice water or 1 cup of already boiling water, already boiling, even not too hot but already boiling water. Take the boiling water if you don't have other choice. Okay, so then you can keep stay really long time to not going to get thirsty. So but it's people going to right there is like take the ice water because it's like thirsty, cold is like moment they feel better, but go longer time, ice is not that beneficial. Boiling water is more powerful, more beneficial. And okay, so that's another topic. We don't go there. So they're called Vajrayana solution teachings. That's why we have in the Yadam deity has wrathful, Yab and the Yom unions, and the difference because it's the transforming. So another level to solution for our afflictive emotions. First, we're going to today share for contemplation. We talk about this precious human body. Do you know precious human body? Right now, which form body you have? You have human body.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Not the best one.
So human body means like can talk and understanding, and that is the human being, right? Nashi don't go yeah, it's nashi is like you can talk and you understand, so you can talk and you can understand what I'm sharing. So that is human beings. If today here is a dog or other animals, they cannot understand I'm sharing this precious human body meditation. Not possible. So they are not human being. Okay? So that's why we need ourselves very important. You know, we have to recognize I have human being's body. What benefit the human being's body? Because you understanding, teaching, you can apply your solution for your afflictive emotions. We have afflictive emotions, so we need a solution for our afflictive emotions. So okay, that's good. Leave it there. Leave it. Thank you. So I can do everything. So precious human body only have opportunity, ability to liberate. No animal runs. So we love animals, but you have to know they cannot liberate their body. In that body, if you don't change to human being's body. So that's why how you going to do the animals, we have to generate love, compassion to animals. Not to think ego, like, okay, I have precious human body, I am better the dogs, cats, animals. So that's the incorrect idea, okay? Don't think that way. I have precious human body. If I put effort, Dharma practice, I can liberate in this life, but look to animal, they can't. Then you arise love, compassion animals, and then the love, compassion rise animals, you purify our animals' karma. We have a karma to take birth to animal realms, I'm sure. I have. I'm sure you have, because we eat fish, we eat cows, we eat, this many different kind of meat, So that means like we already created karmic imprints, take birth to their life. And then how can we remove that karma? How can we help these beings? We eating. How can we benefit them? We have to generate love, compassion. So recognize they cannot liberate in that life. And we can liberate in this life if we put effort. And we can reach to enlightenment. So that's why we generate love, compassion to animals. And as long as I rise love, compassion to animals, that really helps purify, negative karma. The karma is getting purified. Then also, we contemplate a precious human body. We recognize we have ability. We can reach to enlightenment in this life. So we have to appreciate ourselves. Appreciation is very important. If we don't have appreciate ourselves, life is not meaningful. Then you cannot get happiness. When you have said, then what is the solution? Solution is appreciate ourselves and recognize we have so many good foundations. We have so much ability, many opportunities. Then animal didn't have that. So we have to always recognize our own opportunity, abilities. We have to appreciate ourselves. So generally, usually I think we forget that, because we think other people has good life, I don't have, and other people's business is very successful, I have an obstacle to, my business and material things. Or other people, family is very nice, successful, not me. So that you think that they bring you sadness yourself. So that's not beneficial for you. That's why always think, not comparing someone who has like worldly activity better than you. Always you can comparing someone has the spiritual better than you, comparing that. That is good. If you comparing someone who has a worldly level better than you, then you get jealousy. And you think, I don't have enough. I'm not good. So that makes you more sadness, more negative feeling in your mind. Do you accept that? Yeah. So that's why that is no good, right? And that's the reason. Don't comparing that. Comparing to think about animal realms. We know animals so much suffering. So you comparing to animal realms, then really arise love, compassion animals. And animals really helping us liberating. Who has better life than you, they're not going to liberate you, okay? And who has a suffering, who has a difficulty, you think that people, that animals, then you can generate love, compassion, then that beings liberating us. So we need the object of liberation. What is the object of liberation? Object of liberation is not your president, not kings, okay? Not the powerful, business, rich people. Object of liberation is the suffering beings, animals. And you see them, you feel very strong, feel love, compassion rise. You wish they have happiness. You also feel that pain. You get that feeling. And you feel they are suffering. You feel that. Then you're wishing free from suffering. And so that feeling into your mind, then that is called, spiritual feeling. Spiritual feeling is love, compassion. Samsara feeling is selfish, fixation, grasping. So when you have strong your fixation yourself, no love arise. When you have a strong grasping yourself, no compassion arise. So that's why you see animal suffering and generate, love, compassion moment is they're liberating us. And that bring, us causes of spiritual energy or spiritual positive feeling is put in our mind stream. So they're liberating us. That beneficial also go to them too. It's interdependent, connected to each other. So then they also purify their karma too. Even the moment they're not free from suffering, but when they die, then they take birth to higher realms, better life. So that, we can generate love, compassion with animals, suffering beings. And then that really helping us, arise love, compassion. So then also we recognize these beings, animals, many other beings can't do, practice Dharma. And we know we can do because we have a precious human body. We have to know that and then have to put effort. Precious human body is not easy to get. Very, very hard to get. So you think about how many animal runs. How many means how many animals in number. Cannot count. so many animals in the ocean, in the land, so many animals. Comparing to them, human beings is not many, it's few. Do you believe that? It's a fact, right? Truth. Okay. So these animals, why take birth to animal realms? Why we get human being realms? We have to just also, you have to caution yourself. I think why animals take birth to there, because due to ignorant karma rapine. That's why they take to the animal realms. They also have human beings karma, but when they take birth, and animal karma is become stronger, dominant, and that's why they take to the animal realms. Unmistakingly, unfortunately, go to animal realms. We are fortunately, even we have animal realms karma, but fortunately, we connect to the human being's birth. That's a big gift, right? You only appreciate that yourself. You can release your sadness. You appreciate that really yourself, and you're never going to get depression. Depression is, I think, unpleasant, right? And really negative feeling, right? Do you think so?
Yeah.
So when that depression into the mind, then no any happiness in the world. Everything is not pleasant. So if you have something solution for that, you're going to apply or no? See, then precious human bodies, I think, solution for that. So we have to appreciate our life, take human beings' birth. Even not so many human beings, but we luckily take birth to human beings. That makes your feeling, joyful again. Appreciate, because appreciation is a positive feeling. Positive feeling, negative feeling cannot go together. So positive feeling into your mind stream, negative sadness, depression, cannot in that state. And then love, compassion arise to animals. You can't get depression. You don't get sadness. And sometimes when we compassion arise, we have some fear like, tear is rising eye. You can feel sad, but that sadness is a positive sadness, no negative sadness. The sadness, my understanding, has two differences: negative sadness and positive sadness. Do you have that too? I'm sure. So when you see animals suffering, you arise a very strong love, compassion, and you feel sad. That is positive sadness. Because compassion, sad. But then that sadness is powerful, remove lots of negative karma, animal realms karma. But that sadness cannot take to the enlightened. That's why we need wisdom too. So wisdom is like then another level. So first we need this positive sadness too. Arise compassion. We need sadness arise for suffering beings. That is purification for negative karma. So same is like when you have something, sickness, disease in your body, we need a strong medicine, we need a surgery. Then that is also not positive, like feeling, but have go hardship, the recovering, illness, right? Same. So you arise compassion, you feel very sad. Then that also, like removing our also own negative karma. It's very powerful. No same is like when you said yourself due to your self-grasping and fixation, your own sadness. No same. If you have like sadness, your own due to your self-grasping fixation, that take you to go deep and then depression. So you have sadness for suffering beings that take you to more, immeasurable love and compassion. So become both are sad. One is like negative side, go to more samsara suffering. Other one take you to more spiritual path. So that's you have to know. And then, precious human body is also, we have many human beings, but how many people really human beings want to liberation? In the 8 billion human beings, how many people want to liberate in this life? Just you think like your idea.
I don't know. How many Buddhists?
Not only Buddhists, also mostly Buddhists not thinking about liberation, okay? There's also something like benefit in this life. So it's very few. Okay? So without the 4 thoughts, this 4 contemplation, meditation, you can't get the experience I want to liberate. So that's why 4 contemplation, meditation is the source of liberation. So precious human body means not only take human beings birth, body. I want to liberate. I see samsara is a suffering. I don't want to stuck in this samsara. So you tired of samsara, you really wanting liberation. That's the person is called, then this body is called precious. So that's Milarepa mentioned very clearly. Okay? Milarepa, I think, I don't know, you know more, everyone, so I think someone knows Milarepa. Milarepa is a very famous yogi in Tibet. He's king of yogi in Tibet. So he went through very hardship, difficulty, purification, his karma. His teacher gave him really hardship, not easy. His teacher is very tough, hard, very strong. I mean, how to say, no comparing, no words actually. how difficult his teacher means, like how tough, And so he gives so much hardship, and then Milarepa, he get finally teaching from his teacher, and the teacher put him to practice. And the teacher only asked him to stay in the mountains. Don't go to in the village and town and the cities. So he let Milarepa meditate all the time in the mountain and the caves. So then Milarepa reached to very high realize. Actually, he already enlightened when he meditated, but still he stay in the mountains. The one day, Milarepa early morning, he out of his cave, and he went to very beautiful view and pond. Can see whole mountain view, beautiful area. He stayed there and meditated, and then suddenly he heard the dog's voice. So then dog's voice comes more close to him, and then he meditated. The deer is rising, deer is coming, close to Milarepa. So actually dog chasing the deer. Deers, animal. Deers, okay.
It's right.
My English is correct or?
Correct.
Okay, if not correct, I need water. The water is my support in my English. Always. So there is arrive. Then there saw the Milarepa. There has so much fears because dog chasing. And there seeing the Milarepa, there naturally releases there's fears. And there no running, and he come to Milarepa's right side, he sit down. You know, like puppies, like, you know, like you have puppies, like come to sit with your love, right? Kind of like that. There is a seat to Malarepa's right hand in their side. And calm down, relax. There has so much fear. It's all the, you know, so running all the, you know, the dog chasing so long time already. So sweat, you know, and the fear so strong. When Malarepa see that there is sit down, calm, relax. Then dog is coming after that. So dog has tongue is really long because chasing, you know, long way. And the dog already has tanning to get the deer. So it's a hunter's dog. And then dog, so the Malarepa dog release his anger, you know. Then sit down in the Malarepa's left side. And both are like just two puppies, like kind of, you know, sit down in the Malarepa's meditation where he meditated there. The dog is release anger. There is release fears. And then hunter arise. Actually, hunter used the dog to catch the deer. Hunter arrive, he has bow and arrow. He saw Malarepa, he anger, he said, you did bad. My dog didn't kill the deer. I'm going to shoot you first. So he tried to shoot first Malarepa. See, sometimes human beings are more worse than animals. Okay? Animal has this very strong spiritual feeling. They receive, but hunter didn't. And then Malarepa told him, you have time to shoot. First you listening my song. So Malarepa sing the song, and very beautiful. So he mentioned how about the deer's suffering, fear, and he talked about all the, you know, dog's anger, chasing, you know, hardship, and then he talked about hunter and his ignorance and heavy negative karma, and then, you know, hunter apologized Malarepa, and he, you know, the bow and the arrow is put in front of Malarepa, so ask forgiveness. And then Malarepa actually, when the song, he said, human being's body is precious, but same as you is not precious. Do you understand? Same as you means a hunter who create negative karma,
Then it's not precious.
then not precious. So precious means we have to use correctly this life, and then precious. So do you want to use correctly?
Yes.
Okay, so hard to get, okay? We have to use correctly. And how to we have to use this precious human body is used for liberation. And our the true goal, you know, accomplishment is liberation. The worldly activity is just, you know, branching, not the how to say, like the true goal, right? Like you're reaching accomplishment. And so that's the you have to I mean your mind we have to carry. I want to liberate in this life, so that's you need. Then you always want to do practice Dharma. Everyone okay?
Yes.
I don't know. I share the story like mostly everybody's sleeping. Usually story makes wake up, but today everybody like maybe thinking about really deeply yourself. Really seriously. Everyone like that. Or maybe you contemplating, right? Okay. So story is beautiful or no?
Yes.
Yeah? So it's a very powerful, you know, the spiritual, this realizer is very powerful. They have very strong, you know, this energy. and she draw deer. She drawn with the Malarepa because the draw and the deer has the ability to receive the energy. It's very powerful, right? And Malarepa has like that many beautiful stories. So the Malarepa has very strong renunciation samsara. He always saying, precious human body is so important. That's why he said, I don't want to waste my life. I don't have time to waste my life. I have to reach enlightened. And I have to help many others. So that's his intention. And then he went to many hardship and difficulty, through that purify karma and reach enlightenment. So now is the power of Malarepa's blessing. People who heard Malarepa's name is naturally connected to the meditation and wanted to practice the Dharma and wanted to go to where is Malarepa being, place. Wanted to go there. So that is his blessing. Even you, with, of course, like right now, no one can do same as Malarepa went through. But his blessing, he did so much hardship for us. And as long as you have devotions, you think about Malarepa's very strong, powerful blessing into your mind stream. So Malarepa spiritual and the power of his spiritual is never past, always there. And that's why we want to go to Malarepa's footstep. And so the precious human body, so main point, we have to always think, some analyze. Analyze is, they talk about many other realms. We don't see that. We don't see. We see only physical animal realms and human beings. Other than that, we don't see. You believe they have many other realms, other beings or no? Yes, it's so many other realms, other beings. So the some is extremely heat, suffering. Some beings extremely cold, suffering. And we are free from that state. We are very lucky, fortunate. We have to appreciate that. And you appreciate yourself, you happy yourself. I told you, you can let go your problem in this life. Our problem in this life is not that big, but we, due to our grasping fixation, create a really strong and huge ourselves. When you arise love, compassion to all these other realms, beings, our suffering is just gone. So why we have sufferings? Because we thinking about only ourselves, then we have many problems. So you cultivate other realms suffering, arise love, compassion, our own suffering problems gone. And so then another beings like no food, no drinks. So you go to desert, some areas, so many bugs, animals, dried body because of no water. See, it's no drink. Think about their feeling and perception, experience, hard. And that kind of beings like so many. And then some beings no food, body is just, hungrily die. And so many beings like that. So also like you go to the ocean, like see ocean, sometimes the waves very tide is strong and it comes high, and then they bring so many like starfish, many like these fishes out, and then go back to like tide is too low. All these fish, starfish, so many beings like dried. There no food, no, actually their feeling is no food, no drinks, and no homes. So many like that beings. So when you see that, recognize hungry gods means suffering, and you fear that arise, we have to generate compassion for that. And then compassion arise, we also purification. So purify there. We also have karma to take kind of like that beings birth. We can purify then our karma. And when you see the suffering, the beings, like any beings, like arise compassion, so we're liberating them too. You know, the power of compassion, they also get spiritual energy into their mind. So future, they're not going to go lower suffering again. Then many, you know, also jealousy gods, we call jealousy. Mental jealousy, fighting, all the time fighting, and no peaceful. So many beings like that, physically beings, animal realm has a lot like that, human being has many like that, you know, jealousy, all the time fighting, territory, and so suffering. Then God's realm is like due to ego, pride, and power, and then they're also temporary, you know, it's losing. Not always stay same, you know, nothing is permanent, so that's why they are suffering. That's why we have to think all this like bigger picture, whole different beings, realms, and then you look to yourself, you know, you're human being, we are human being, and we know like what right, what is wrong, and we can generate love, compassion practice. So. And that's we have opportunity to practice Dharma. We have to think that again and again. You appreciate again yourself. You can release all your problems, sadness, suffering. Can put everything in the garbage. Do you understand? So yeah, it's a very you know, useful. I think that intellectually you think that investigating. Just generally whole samsara, you know, or worldly, we investigating at the understanding. So you get more open mind then. And then our human beings around, so many people suffering. So I told you, like, very few people thinking about liberation. And everyone chasing happiness create causes of suffering. We know that. No one free from suffering. So that's you know, always like in the think about ourselves and you know, arise love, compassion, some others, and then you recognize our ability, appreciate ourselves. So that's the first section, you know, precious human body, appreciation. The second is impermanent meditation. Impermanent meditation is a solution for attachment. So solution for causes of suffering. Impermanent meditation is very beautiful, actually, very essential, useful for us, because we have so strong fixation and we have very strong grasping. So we have very strong attachment. Then the solution is impermanent meditation. Impermanent meditation helps liberate us. Okay, so how to use impermanent meditation? We have to use analytical, think again and again. So the first, you know, what I share with you, precious human body meditation is when you wake up, you always contemplate your good conditions, okay? So that's what we have to do. Good our condition, good opportunity. We have to see ourselves. Sometimes we lost ourselves. We don't recognize what we have. You don't recognize your ability, your quality. You don't recognize, sometimes you forget even your material things, what we have, you own. Okay? So we don't recognize what we have. We always chasing accomplishment again and again others. Every single day we chasing, right? So your accomplishment today, worldly activity very strong today. You are very happy, then even then you drink the beer and wine and enjoy, today accomplishment. You satisfied today. But tomorrow, you don't have that again. So today your goal is like $5,000 example. You get that. You're so happy, joy today. But tomorrow, you don't have that. I have to make today 6,000. Maybe not enough, only 1,000 more than yesterday, but maybe I can make double. So you have that intention in your mind again. Then today yesterday you make 5,000, then not satisfied again. Today you wanted to make 10,000. So, okay, 10,000. I did a good job today. Tomorrow you don't satisfy again. You want to do more again. So that's a human being desires. We have that desires. Every single human being has that desires, depending person's ability. Do you understand? We have that. We have to accept that our desire. We have to recognize our own desires. Okay, then we have to look to what we have. We have, I think food, clothes, you can have bank balance, I'm sure. You have a home, you have also business, depending person, you have something. So generally we forget what we have. Always we chasing for others, wanting again and again. So this contemplation, precious human body, recognize our own ability, recognize what we have. Then we have to appreciate that what we have. Okay. When I see someone has no legs, I appreciate I have a leg. Wow, this how hard this person, And then this moment, just think little bit compassion and appreciate my leg. Otherwise I forget I have a leg. Then we see that someone has eye problem, no eye. Wow, so hard without eye. So appreciate I have eye. We forget we have so treasure something in the here. We have in our hands has very special treasure. We want to open, can open. We want, the close, can close. Whatever we want, right? We want to see things, we can see. We don't want to see, you don't want to see. That's we have treasure object. We don't recognize we have. So you can't see one day. Think about one day you can see object whole heart. And we appreciate our eye. Really have to appreciate it. So I forget that when someone don't have eye, they help me, and so how to say mindful again. And then I can think again, okay, I have eye, so lucky I have eye. I can see. So this also very powerful, useful. Without that, how hard life is. The air is see, without hearing, you cannot be here today. So now you can listening. It's so, precious we have, right? Hearing. If we take birth, it's no hearing, so hard. Or something happen, and we cannot hear again, something due to disease. Or when we take birth, it's no, cannot hear. And then so hard. So we can hear. We have to appreciate so this beautiful song we can hear. Someone can't hear, we have to generate love, compassion, think their suffering, difficulty. Okay? So then think about the teeth. Wow. When sometimes you get teeth pain, how hard. You can eat all hard, difficult, right? And then good food is not pleasant without your teeth and the tongue. So we have all this like completely, we have, we can receive food, nutritions, taste, and we can block the food, all this we have ability. We have to appreciate ourselves. We have to appreciate our nose because we can smell, we can taste, we can smell, we can hear, we can see. All this we have to appreciate ourselves. We have ability, have this. And we have big gift we have. You think that, and then you sadness cannot be within your mind. So appreciation ourselves is very important. Then we have ability to you hear the teaching here today, like you can come here, listening teaching. We have this opportunity. We have to think that too. Many beings not connect to the Dharma. Very hard to connect to the Dharma. Dharma is the hardest connection because our, afflictive emotion, worldly, samsara, karmic influence is so strong. Habituate is so strong. Not easy to connect to the Dharma. So that's why we have to connect to spiritual path. That's also with very fortune, big gift we have. And when you get sad, okay, I have really big gift in my life. I have a spiritual connection. So many people sad because no connection spiritual. Why I'm going to say that I have a spiritual connection? That really helps. Do you understand? When I get sad, I'm thinking about, wow, why I have to sad? I have Dharma, So many people know Dharma. They can be sad. But if I'm sad, I'm shame myself, right? Then that really helps. I can say it, but I can apply the, intention or idea. Why I have to say it? Because I have Dharma. Then I have Guru, I have Yadam, I have Dharma protectors, I have, all this spiritual. Why I have said? Then I have to shame myself, So okay, then you think about Guru, deity, these things like powerful blessing comes, you feel extremely joy and happy. Then you see Guru's blessing, Yadam deity's power, protector, Dharma protector, all this connection, the power is fierce. You get trust yourself to the spiritual path. So that's always appreciation. So first we need to know and the precious human body. Second, so impermanent thing. Like we have to think. We take birth until no. You're going to think you longer life every single day, or you think you short life every single day. Do you accept that? We don't accept that kind of, we know that, but we don't accept. Okay, so you accept, that's good. So every single day we strong chasing worldly samsara, or you chasing more spiritual. So you every single day you prepare for this life or prepare for future life. Day by day, think about it.
We have to take care of this life to be prepared for the future life.
That's good. So we have to take care of this life, prepare for future life. That's good. If you don't take care in this life, I'm going to only thinking about the future life. That's also another too extreme. No good. Someone not thinking about the future life, only preparing in this life. Everything is this life. That's also too extreme. It's causes of suffering. No good life. So we need balance, good life. Also, This life is a gift, a big gift. We need a good life. How to create a good life? Strong desire create a good life? No, right? Okay. So think all these worldly people, strong desire, chasing everyone. See that everyone chasing desire. They don't have a good life. That's why in the samsara, in the worldly, no one has a good life. Actually, some people say, I have a good life, but very short moment. You know, they don't know tomorrow what happened. So the good life also, say, of course, good life, but also, you know, every single day going on so many emotions. Sometimes don't accept. So, due to our ignorance, sometimes we don't accept. And then, of course, like every single day we close to the death. When you get a birth, you get your body with you. When you die, you can take body with you? No, right? See? Who is free from death in this world? Nobody. Do you know anyone, like, historically? So many different countries. Which country has someone free from death? Huh?
Tibet and India.
Tibet, India. Physically, no one free from death. But so some spiritual beings enlightened is free from death, but that is beyond our capacity. Okay, so that's another topic, free from death. But right now, in the, you know, our perception, in the worldly level, who is free from death? Anyone you can show historically, no, right? Right now we are in the Mexico. How many people in Mexico? 60 million? Huh? How many? 120 million. Okay, no 60 million. Mexico City has 30 million people in Mexico City. I heard that, but I don't know. Just always people give me different, you know, number. So I ask like different people, and they give me always a different number. So anyway, Mexico has 120 million. That's just roughly idea, I think. Okay. So Mexico is a very powerful spiritual place. But also samsara too. Very strong samsara place too. And who is free from death? No one we can find. Okay. And so then same any other country, no one free from death. So that means we are not free from death. Sooner or later we're going to die. So nothing is permanent. Everything is impermanent. We say that. So impermanent is very good. Some people don't want to hear impermanent. Impermanent, they're hearing that, then that thing, I don't want to lose my family, my, you know, material object, body, I don't want to lose. That helps not going to lose. I don't want. That is very powerful or no? No, right? Even if you don't want, no choice. If you have a choice, then say, I don't want. But we don't really have a choice. It's called natural law of phenomena. Who can control natural law of phenomena? No one can control. It's actually really good. It's impermanent. So that's why, you know, you want to achieve something. Because impermanent, that's the reason you can achieve something. If not impermanent, we cannot achieve anything. So someone want children, you can have a children because impermanent. If not impermanent, you never ever have get a children because it's permanent. Do you understand? If you want to get a job, you can get a job because it's impermanent. It is a permanent, you never ever going to get a job. It's permanent. What you don't have a job, always no job. It's permanent. Yeah. You want the retirement? Someone that desire, you can retirement because it's impermanent. If permanent, you cannot retirement. See? Impermanent is not negative, it is positive. Do you understand? Yes. So you have suffering. You want to free from suffering? Of course you can. It's suffering is impermanent. If suffering is permanent, you cannot free from suffering. So you have anger, you don't want your anger, of course you can. It's possible because it's impermanent. Anger is not permanent. You know? So you have family, you want to enjoy with the family, of course you can enjoy with the family, it's impermanent. It's permanent, you cannot enjoy with your family. So why you can enjoy with your own family together? Because it's impermanent. You can take vacation, enjoy together. So you can gathering together, family is impermanent. If not permanent, impermanent is permanent, you cannot gather your family together. You cannot take vacation with your family together. Do you understand? Yes. It's post. Permanent cannot change. So maybe no, is your family is not together. If it is permanent, you cannot bring together. Right now, it's you are not together. Then if it is permanent, you cannot have your family together. Not possible. It is permanent. But it's possible because it's impermanent. You can get family together. If someone want to marry, you can marry because it's impermanent. Do you understand? Someone wanted to die, you can die because it's impermanent. Someone wanted to alive, we can alive, impermanent. So impermanent makes it, relax. It's impermanent helps. We have how to say, move, flow, flexible, very flexible. Impermanent helps, flexible. Impermanent helps change. We can change because it's impermanent. We can reach nirvana because it's impermanent. So you can get the accomplishment, your desire, because it's impermanent. So impermanent is not negative, it is positive. Do you understand? Yes. So impermanent is positive, so we have to then use for positive. Impermanent you can use for negative, you can use for positive. We can have to use for positive. Impermanent, some people think, impermanent, I don't want to lose. So due to fixation, grasping. But that is more bring you suffering. Impermanent release suffering. Fixation, grasping is the causes of suffering. Fixation, grasping is the causes of attachment. Attachment result is suffering. So you are meditate impermanent, less fixation, less grasping, and then you less suffering. Less suffering, less attachment. Then whatever you own is causes of happiness become, no causes of suffering. If you don't know impermanent, whatever we own is causes of suffering because we don't want to lose. And then strong fixation that give you very strong, desire and suffering. You have fears because you're going to lose. You have very strong fear for that. You have very strong hope something because your attachment. So you know it's impermanent, You can have goal to reach, you can have something, accomplishment, but no fixations. You can flow to get your goal and reach to your accomplishment. Do you understand, right, what I'm sharing with you?
Yes.
Do you, that make sense or not, the point is?
Yes.
Okay. So you think permanent is negative or no? Permanent, yeah. Permanent is feeling is negative, yes. Impermanent is positive. But the first people who has very strong desire attachment, permanent is positive for them, and impermanent is negative for them. But actually, other way. Impermanent is positive. Impermanent meditation really help your life. It's become successful and positive everything. You can take on to good way. We own many things. Okay, if you have very strong fixation attached to that, it's causes of suffering. Not only causes of suffering in this life, when you die, you cannot liberate. Big obstacle what we own things if you have strong attached fixation. You have impermanent meditation. Whatever you own is causes of happiness because you not so strong fixation to that. Attach, but you no longer attach fixation. You own things for useful. Meaningful. I feel that. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. So then you can use that as causes of happiness. In this life, your own things is meaningful, useful. When we die, you no longer that your own what you own things, the obstacle for liberation become maybe it's created like you can create lots causes of happiness. Create accumulation merit because we giving, what we own things. When we die, we cannot take, right? We let go for share for others. So that's the seed become impermanent meditation helps peaceful die. Who has very strong fixation grasping in this life, they're not going to die peacefully. They die each moment is so sad because there's so strong fear, losing every single things. They cannot take. That means like we cannot take, right? So strong fixations. So the impermanent, this is for prepare for our death. Preparation for the death. The impermanent, you of course like we have some levels of fixation grasping, you get sad if you lose family and something losing, but then you can breathe. You look to again yourself. You just think about whole this nature of phenomena. Everything's impermanent. You cultivate that I'm impermanent. In that time, you fear is release. And so big, heavy sadness you can release. You cultivate impermanent. So this, you have to do that. When you lose a job, okay? When we lose our relatives, family, and we lose our own material, our own things, losing, you have to cultivate impermanent. It's very powerful solution. You cannot find any other medicine. In that time you go to see doctor they cannot do anything. Because you have no physical pain. Your mental emotion is suffering. So Buddha shared teaching is for mental emotions medicine. Its Dharma is cultivate impermanence is really helpful. And the same is like when you get so hot weather and breathe comes, like wind comes, so similar that feeling you get. When you have very strong sadness, due to fixation hour, and you cultivate impermanence, so it's like you feel it's impermanent, kind of you can feel delusion, it's you feel it's the same as dreaming, delusion, and then you meditate low to yourself, and you feel it's impermanent, delusion, and then you can look to your mind, stay in that mind, meditate mindfully, you can go more deeper meditation. It's become the meditation is liberating us. We need this impermanent suffering, so we have to use that suffering. Impermanent is take into the path for solution for our afflictive emotions. Do you get or no? Yeah. So everything is possible in our life. Right now we don't have, but could it be tomorrow, could it be next month, could it be next year, could it be other years. Everything is possible, can happen in our life. So you need your true protection. What is true protection? True protection is Dharma, it's Dharma. So you cultivate precious human body, you cultivate impermanent, then arise love, compassion. So that's the true protection ourselves. So cultivate impermanent is become feel so happy, you can joy, not sad, okay? Sometimes you sad, it's okay, less sad. Then the look to sadness again, that also impermanent. So sadness, or you see impermanent sad, you get sad, then that sadness also impermanent. The sadness also you put in the garbage too, together. Trash become. Then you can find happiness. Do you understand? So it's we have to put effort, and when you need really mindful, know when you have suffering, cultivate impermanent. Impermanence is natural law of phenomena. It's truth, No make sense I'm sharing with you. If you use this cultivate, apply yourself, meditate, it's very powerful. So you can go many all the fixations, grasping, and our problems let go. You can think like also meditate, when you have childhood, that is very pleasant. I go back to sometimes that way, and thinking about the childhood, and then siblings, and many like childhood friends. So now I think that is kind of dreaming, not really real. Do you understand? But during that time, in the childhood, not that feeling. So strong fixations. And the child, we have like so much competition with child each other, and also, the of course like some is like best friends, some is like enemy, and so strong that in that that mandala or in that state at that time. But now it's low big again. That time enemy is best friend. Both are kind of delusion, dreaming. Not really exist. Both are. We have to think that, and then you go to grow up, go to school, right? And in your classmate, many your best friends. Also, there has some competitions, jealousy people, and someone maybe teasing you, or like someone making you fun, some how to say, like no nice. They also we have, everyone go through that, and no, all this same is dreaming delusions. So then you graduate, all this is the same as dreaming delusions, or we have that time desire every single day. So now you look to yourself in this moment also, same as delusion, same as dreaming. We gathering here right now, it's all like looks like truth, and it's permanent. But comes tomorrow, yesterday is delusion again. So that's why always this fixation is like moment there. When you have the moment, the fixation rising, you have to think about yesterday, like previous year, and like childhood, and you think that again, and then this present also like same. Is delusion and permanent. You recognize. And the right moment you have strong anger, someone arise. You just use your mind for think about impermanent. Right now it's anger, is object by this guy, person. But 1 month ago, couple years ago, and maybe like 10 years ago, my enemy. It's kind of a delusion, same as this right now, exactly. So you fear that, you can control your anger. It's impermanent meditation is like support each your spiritual practice Dharma. So we have to all the time contemplate impermanent. So when you also have joy, too much joy in here too long right now. So usually said, I'm going to too long. So people think too long is like samsara place, right? Joyful place, I think. Paradise, of course, paradise, joyful something, and it's impermanent. So we have to contemplate impermanent, not attached to this. And then no fixation to that, you can use this enjoyment, but no causes of suffering. So otherwise, like you attach to in this paradise, when you live, you're not happy. And that means like, then this trip is causes of suffering, not causes of happiness. If you know this trip is impermanent, then this trip is your causes of happiness. So you enjoy, like what we say, this moving or flow, flow here, flow. Life is a flow. You cannot stop, okay? So we know our energy is stuck, is no good. Energy, we always say we have to flow our energy. We have to flow. And fixation, grasping, hold energy, no flow. Love, compassion, flow energy. Which one you want? Okay. Then see, fixation, grasping, create, everything is become same as ice block, like tight, and everything's blocked, everything, energy or the spiritual, everything blocked. So same as water cannot flow, become water is ice. So our spiritual energy cannot move. When fixation, attachment, self-grasping arise in mind. So when love, compassion arise, ice is a moment, it's become water, moving. So same, you, which one you want, then think. You want water or you want ice? Water is useful, right? You can take shower, you can take bath, and you can swimming, and it's very soft. You can make tea, you can make coffee. What do you want? You can use for cooking the food. See everything, right? So you can take the ice bath because it's water, you know, water helps use ice bath. Everything is ice, you cannot take ice bath. Even you say ice bath, but it's water. All is ice, you cannot take, you cannot go into there. You know, we know that, right? It's become physical. And so the exactly same when you have fixation, grasping, emotion, every energy is same as become ice, create. It's solid, cannot move anything, cannot do anything. So spiritual, loving compassion into your mind stream, everything is moving. Same as water. So Buddha spiritual is the same as water. Samsara is the same as ice block. It's the same, but how to say, different angle or different aspects, or ice and water is the same or different? It's the same, right?
Same but different.
It's the same. That's why we say samsara, nirvana is one. But it's a difference. Ice cannot use many things. Water can use everything. So that's the samsara and the nirvana idea. Can be same, can be different. And then emptiness means the same as water. And permanent means the same as ice block. Okay, fixation created. Everything is solid, permanent. And when you have emptiness, realize, meditate, everything becomes same as water. So nothing is truly inherently exist. So when it's ice, all the swimming pool is ice, you cannot jump in there. The ice is merged to the water, you can jump in there. Many people can go into there. So you can go down, you can go up, you can in the middle, wherever you want to go, like you can move inside the water, right? So that's the realized emptiness, like masters. When they realize emptiness, you have everything ability. When we don't have a realized emptiness, fixation, then nothing we can do. It seems ice block, you cannot swim inside there. So not possible to do anything. So that's why knowing emptiness is a door to knowing impermanent is a door to emptiness. Impermanent is the first door. Okay? Go to emptiness. Everything is impermanent, that's why everything is emptiness. Impermanent, emptiness is actually same. We say ice is impermanent because when sun comes, can be water, very impermanent. Ice below is impermanent. So then ice below is water is the same as emptiness. So emptiness, like adya, is not nothingness. Emptiness adya is ice is become like same as water. Ice below is the same as become water. So transformed, change everything. Then you can really, truly can flow. You can flow. Your energy can flow, your spiritual flow, everything's flow. You're not stuck any place. You are then become we call freedom. It's free from samsara. Samsara is a fixation. samsara means grasping, fixation, attachment. And then seems become, water is ice, block. Ice block, we cannot do anything. So that's called samsara. Enlightenment, you can create each moment, my ideas. I always felt that. So when love, compassion really into mind stream, then it feels enlightened because no fixation there. So then I feel it's like, okay, enlightening means. When you meditate, minds go into natural states. Then your mind no any fixation to any object, no thoughts, no emotions. In that moment, you feel enlightenment. So our mind stream is like same as a cup of water, okay? 1 cup of water. So easily can frozen, also can melt again, and can frozen again. Until that cup of water is reunited in the ocean. The cup of water is reunited in the ocean, then you not going back to again, frozen. So you practice spiritual Dharma. You can cup of water, ice is become water, and then another condition comes, go back to ice again. Another condition comes, maybe soft. Ice is very soft. Another condition comes, some part is melting, some part is ice. Another condition comes like fully water again. Another condition comes, go 100% go back to ice again. So that's, called Bodhisattva path, on the path. We are on that path. We have very challenging, right now it's difficulty on the path, because the path is not that easy. Until, we reach to really good level. Do you understand? Okay, so we finish here. Time is finishing. Comes many signs everywhere. So then go back to tomorrow. So again, and permanent and other. So rest is tomorrow. I'm going to do the dedication. So dedication is just chant Tibetan. You can mentally dedicate with me. So thank you, everyone. Hello to Dzongsanga. Chakra Sambara, Jiktin Sungung, Achi. Guru Yadam Dakini. Trashi Delek.
I want to mention about the tankas here.
Gracias, Dede, que por la
Trashi Delek,
Quiero
everyone.
contarles sobre no, in English. I want to mention about
Oh, I guess he's gone. Okay, I guess we'll end. Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Ani. Seitek Ani Gyamso.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Sangha.